Welcome back to the next part of our live Let's Play here on Twitch of Dark Souls 2. Where we last left off, we had some serious trouble against this poison boss, and to be honest, we got to get some of the rust off here. Got to get some of that rust off. And I think, so the goal for this part of the playthrough is to beat the woman who is holding a head and is part snake body and part snake body, part poison. Instantaneous death. Instantaneous death. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I talk a lot about in gaming, like there's rust, meaning like if you take a few days off a game and you jump back into it, there's some serious rust. That's what we're dealing with right now. We just gotta... I'd rather get the rust off versus these guys than... God. There's a lot of rust. We're just soaking in rust right now. But see, here's the thing, is we've got to come up with some pro strats to take out this boss. Apparently that's death number 402. We have not killed the headless snake yet. We have not. One of the things you don't remember, though, even though with rust, you don't forget the right way to go. That was fairly anticlimactic. Alright, so let's get... I think the good news is we despawn this whole area. Except for the guys guarding the gates, right? Rust DLC. Everything's despawned. So... let's do this. There we go. Alright, so this is where the pain begins. I have no idea what to do. Let's just give it the old college try. Sometimes, when you're least prepared, you give it your best shot. What's up, Patty? How about that awful scream? Drink that up, sir. Let's get a strike in on it. About to be poisoned. Go drink. Drink up. It's okay. Use all our S-die. Man, those hits, she already healed herself. How is that even possible? Jeez. I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess here's what we may have to do. Maybe we just spam attack her. Alright, no, you said that like 8,000 times. Just enjoy yourself a little time out there for the kids. Alright. I'm guessing we're gonna have to spam an attack here, so maybe we let's get that off. We haven't tried shooting her yet. I don't know. We gotta figure something out, because whatever we're doing is not working. Don't get greedy with the attacks. We always get greedy. It's like saying don't drink water. Because she heals, that's the reason why. So the issue at hand is our health is plummeting and hers is forever increasing. So the only logical thing I can see is right now, until we find a way to become immune to that poison, is to spam attacks. Or poison yourself. And then fall. Alright, the rust is real. All right, we gotta wait this out here. All right, here we go. Trying to think. So by her just sitting where she is, she gets healed. She doesn't even have to do anything. So here's our options right now. We either go, I don't even know. We firebomb her. We're gonna go back and we're gonna change our weapon up. We're gonna get some heavy weapons and just we're gonna start spamming. Wow, I feel good. Yeah, the good news is where we're at right now is that we can just run to her. We don't have to,
larger, more power. Seek lest this.
We don't have to fight any bosses or fight any enemies to get there. Yeah, Ultimate Patty says you're impressed. I didn't peek at a guide this weekend for the boss. The commitment is real. Yeah, you know, some people have been saying, at least because I've been posting these on YouTube, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you know. But a lot of people are mad at me for not using a magic mace. I wonder what that does. For not using a human effigy. But that's my whole game. But the whole thing I want to try and do is beat this game without using a human effigy and without having to summon anyone. But I'm going to take all these big things here and see if we can use any of them. Alright, let's see which of these we can equip. $186, $120. We need that. Ooh. That's 170, 175. We may do halberd here. Ooh, 245. Why can't we use that? Look at that thing. Oh, I wish we could use that. Looks like we're too slow. What trait do we need? Oh, we're not strong enough. 175. We could use a halberd. I kind of want to use something cool looking though. I think the halberd looks like it's our best option here. That's actually pretty nice too. 25 strength. What's our strength at real quick? Ooh, we're 2 away from using that. Alright, we're gonna give the old halberd the college try. We're gonna put everything else away here. The halberd is tricky to use. Can't be any trickier than this boss we're currently fighting. Get rid of everything except for the halberd. Realistically, are we ever going to use that? Probably not. That's enough weapons for the kids. Alright, here we go. We're going to try this this halberd and see what happens here. Where's the poison area? Right there. What's up, Garbonic, sir? You're watching at work, you got your boss lurking. It's understandable. Alright, we may have to two-hand this thing. We're just going to full-on spam attack. Let's hit. How fast is our swing? It's not that fast. Interesting stuff here. If you sign up for the email list, the email for the week's already been sent out. But yeah, if you guys have not signed up for the email list, if you're a subscriber, you don't necessarily need to. But I send out the weekly show schedule. Control. Wow, that's not even that much damage. Okay, that's not the answer. Alright, Pikachu, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. Have a good one, sir. That's not the answer. That is not the answer. Alright, so we went all that way to pick up weapons that don't even matter. Yeah, she can heal herself. That's... See, like, I feel if she didn't heal herself, I feel like we'd have a shot. But now I feel like we're just kind of hoping for that miracle run. Yeah, Mike Concho. So by that whole boss, we're standing in a pool of poison. So just by being in that room, you get poisoned. Alright, let's do this. What's up with that scream? Hang tight, we gotta pop a Gatorade quickly. Gatorade time. Nice. Not nice. Look at that. We can't even keep up with our health. Drink up, Gatorade. Look at, she has full health right now. Gatorade. Stay alive. I'm watching her health to see when she heals. Oh yeah, let's go. Drink up. Drink up. Oh, we got her down to half. I think we got a shot here. We can do this. We can do this. See, that's why I think like the plan is just to keep spamming attacking. Spam attack and Gatorade. There's not going to be a whole lot of dodging. What I need is I need some sort of stam upgrade. That would be nice. Or like some stam recharge. And I need to get someone to clean this office. Alright, we got this. If we can get her down to half health and we weren't even playing optimally, I think we can beat her. It's going to be close, but I think we can do it. No doubt. There we go. Spam. It's okay. That's okay. Get back. We had to force it. Throwing grenadines. Drink up. got to get the Gatorade advantage. Right now, we don't have the Gatorade advantage. She's got it. This is not the run. That was not the run. Zico said I should type blind in the title so people know not to spoil. Alright. Just for you, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate the tip to avoid future spoilage. Alright. That was not the run, but I'm trying to think what determined the two runs. What was different about it? We can't get zapped with her screams, for sure. Lisa G, thanks for the tweet. I appreciate that. It's all about the Gatorade advantage. Feel good? That's what it's all about. Alright, here we go. I have 7 bottles of Gatorade. Thanks, Salen. See, how do we get poisoned? That's hot garbage. Keep it on her. Alright, see, that's a lot of greed there. We got very lucky that we didn't get sniped by Wesley. Whoa! Swing. Drink up. It's garbage. I feel like we can beat her. I feel like this is... We're getting closer. That run where we got her down to half health and didn't play that well has given enough hope that Jonathan Blaze II can do this. All right, here we go. It's actually not a bad journey either. The fact we don't have to fight any enemies to get there, it's okay, except for taking that hit. Alright, we're gonna go in here. No shot. Gatorade. All right. Gatorade. All right. Smasher. Gatorade time. Gatorade. Drink it. Own it. Oh, needed that hit. Gatorade up. How's she at? She's 75% health. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now it's time to Gatorade. Gatorade up. No! Worker! Oh, it's Gatorade time. Gatorade time. No! We're out of Gatorades. Life gem. Oh, we don't have any freaking life gems equipped. Oh, there goes the run. Oh, we burned through 7 Gatorades. We got a shot, though. How about when she was sitting there wobbling? We got a shot. Dark Souls 2. Get your wobble face on. You think a month? You think this month makes a year ago you started watching us here on Twitch regularly? We were playing Far Cry 3, if you remember it. Hey, Ultimate Patty, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. That was a while back. Actually, I don't know if you guys had seen, but they announced Far Cry 4, and you know, that's the first thing I thought of was that streaming Far Cry 3. But yeah, we've been streaming here for a while. Time goes by fast for the kids. All right, let's. How about we're never gonna use this. So let's remove that. Let's at least give ourselves some life gem action. Tip, don't die. Thanks for that pro tip. See, I'm not a fan of Macklemore just because of his name. It sounds like a mackerel. I just don't like that name at all. Macklemore. Ugh. No. Gotta get close to the dance here. Gatorade has got to be had soon. Now. It's fine. Gatorade, pop it. Alright. Gotta get close here. We're playing games with our heart. Swing. Gatorade, 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 Gatorade. Alright. Finish. Might be time for a little more. G-Raid, G-Raid. Nice. Finish. Keep it on her. Gatorade time. Oh, that would have been the perfect strike time, too. We got 2 Gatorades left. Worker! Couple more. Gatorade. Oh, it's a dangerous spot for Gatorade. Got her down to half. Halfsies. Got her down to halfsies. Gatorade, we could have swung there. Out of Gatorade, it's now time for the LJs. LJ, LJ, LG. Another one. Hang tight. So yeah, we really need that Gatorade. Pop them. Alright, we're getting closer. I feel like we're getting closer. Dark Souls 2. We probably need about 10 Gatorades to make this fight happen. So, since that's not going to happen, what do we have? We have a Radiant Life Gem. We could throw a couple of those. Cures poison. See, those things just take forever to use. That's the problem. Huh. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually equip. Let's equip the big dogs too, the big chunks. Dark Souls 2 running out of Gatorade. Alright, let's do this. What's a soul vessel? Are you talking about Gatorade? Saban says you panicked when you saw she was at half. I saw her health and then I looked at our Gatorade quantity and it wasn't good. Oh, you know what? I'm blocking the Gatorade quantity so you guys can't see. That's not good. Let me Let me adjust that. Hopefully you guys just move just a hair, because the Gatorade count, see, 7. I'm like in the way. I'll try to get out of the way when we're fighting Gatorades. I don't know. We have 7. I wonder if I can move over just a hair more, see if that helps. Let me try that real quick. There. Hopefully that helps a little bit. So you guys know the Gatorade panic is real then. Alright, let's do this. Help me. Weakness critical hits. Thank you for that. Those pro strats. It's fine. It's fine. We gotta get a Gatorade in here pretty quickly. Now. Now. Swingsville, USA. Alright. Gotta get out. Day 12 and you finally get to know the life gem situation. Sorry, if you guys should just let me know. Just ask. When it comes to that kind of stuff, just let me know. And, but now you guys will eternally know how many Gatorades we have. Yeah, it would have made sense maybe to go top right corner, but since we've already started this playthrough, I don't want to switch it up too much. It's like when you go to your favorite ice cream shop and you know they have 2 flavors, vanilla and Superman, and you go the next day and they have chocolate and Superman. It's just not the same. You're used to what you're used to. That utter nonsense. No, we need that health. That health is so criticalio. Okay. How do we swing and get poisoned? Look at her just staring, white eyes, no soul. Ice cream metaphors to explain things. Dark Souls 2, they have ran out of ice cream. See, the other thing I wouldn't mind doing here is upgrading our WEP, but we have no souls to upgrade with. We probably, in terms of bosses we've spent some serious time on, we're probably...
Let's go!
Whoa, why is that not popping up? Sorry, who just subscribed? I didn't see it. Takarita, I faintly saw it. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Truly appreciate the support. Welcome, Takarita, with that extremely awkward hug. If we beat this boss on this playthrough, it's gonna be, well, this run's gonna be dedicated to Takarita right here. Can't promise that it's gonna be successful. We can designate it to her. See, one of the problems, I'm having some problems with OBS here, but we should be good now. So, like, I don't know if someone's new to the channel, like this is your first time watching, like, I'm not conning, but can you hit the follow button, because there's supposed to be a pop-up there as well. But welcome, Takarita. I do have a ton of souls in the inventory to burn, Mike Honcho, but I just don't know when we should use them. The pressure is real. This is that Takarita run. Let's see what happens. Get out of the way. Shield up. Whiff. We gotta get that Gatorade. Oh, we're dead. We gave it Dark Souls 2, we gave it the old Taquerita try. There we go. Alright, so it looks like our follower thing is working now as well. Yeah, Taquerita, we gave it the college try. Thanks for your support of the channel, though. I'm using the Heidi sword. It's upgraded, I think, +3. I think I'm two strength away from using the Drangleic sword. You have to create another account. Yeah, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out Taquerita's stream, I haven't checked it out yet either, I have to admit, but I know she does stream on Twitch, and she does a lot of WoW. I can't give her the endorsement yet, but I imagine she's probably pretty strong if she's hanging out in here. Alright, let's do this. Nice. Little dodge action. Get close. Couple swings. Nope. Now it's Gatorade time. Oh, God. Just got our faces ripped off again. See, here's the thing, Az. I know I appreciate people not spoiling this, this boss, because people are saying, hey, there's something you need to do. Well, we've got her down to, I'd say, 40% health on not an optimal run. So I feel like we can beat her very strategically, placing out our Gatorades and spamming attacks. How many deaths on this one boss? I'd estimate 30-ish, 35. What I would like is I'd like some sort of stam upgrade. That would be nice. We already have all our stams. Do we have anything that gives us more stam? Fruit, right? Do we use all our fruit? Apparently so. By the way, since I know you guys are talking about WoW a little bit in chat, I'm considering, I know WildStar comes out pretty soon. We're looking for a community MMO, so if you guys have, like, ideally what I think I'd like to do is dedicate 1 day per week to playing the community MMO where we all play together. I'm thinking it may be WildStar, I don't know. I'm open to your guys' suggestions though. But we really need to beat this clown first. Drink up. Gatorade. Nice timing. God, that's over. She hugs us. It's over. Cannot get hugged. The only reason you finished this fight without a guide was because of the soap signs on the ground. See, Az, here's the thing with this playthrough. We're actually playing this, I don't know why, I have no reasoning for it, but I'm trying to beat this game without using a human effigy or summoning anyone, which I know I don't really have a reason for it. It just kind of evolved into that, but it is what it is. Can't get an awkward hug. But yeah, thinking about WildStar, Taquerita said you'd be down for WildStar. Should go with Guild Wars 2. See what, you know, with Archage, it sounds kind of like, I like the concept of it being a sandbox, but I'm not a really big fan of that art style. Whereas like WildStar I think is actually really cool. But I could see how there's like having, you know, playing as a community with Archage, there's probably a lot more like benefits, like doing like, you know, raiding people's castles and stuff like that. Dan is a fan of setting parameters to make things way more difficult. Alright, let's do this. I'm not playing in offline mode. We've been invaded before. Come on. No panic. Now it's time to panic. She's gonna hug us. Drink your Gatorade and just shut your mouth. Drink your Gatorade and shut your mouth. Alright, here we go. Oh, time to stab. We need that full. Is it time to panic? Gatorade time. What's she at? Oh god, she's at what? Look at that health. Drink and get out of the way. We got 3 Gatorades left. That's Gatorade, we're done. Drink it. Drink it, own it. Own it. Okay, good. Oh, swing time. Swingsville, USA. Oh. See, we can get her down. What's she at? She's about 45% health. We can do this. R.I.P. Doctor showing some critical restraint by not spoiling. I appreciated that, by the way. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to Sabin. I'm trying not to dodge. I mean, like, we're making this even harder, but it seems like when we dodge, when we roll, we get covered in more green stuff. So I think it makes us poison faster. The hope is alive, Tan. The hope is alive. Those hugs are not kid-friendly. Yeah, they are. Alright, let's do this. We really can't mess around now that we're poisoned. Drink. Two burned Gatorades right off the bat. Wow. Come on. Alright, looks like a great spot to end this part of the playthrough. Getting worked. There is some hope. Hope is alive versus this individual with the severed head. We're going to return here.